I'm worried that just being down here so much has exposed my lungs to a lot of the gases that they're using.
Tonight at 6, the Department of Justice confirming more than 24 charges against people for alleged offenses committed at the ICE facility in South Portland. That's since mid-June. Good evening. Thank you for joining us, everybody. I'm Steve Dunn.
I'm Deborah Knapp. Most of those charges stem from incidents happening at night. The Trump administration citing some violent protest activity as a reason for deploying National Guard troops to Portland. We have team coverage this evening. Shelby Slaughter spent the day out at Camp Rylea in Warrenton, where troops are training ahead of the deployment. K2's Christina Giardinelli is breaking down the latest developments ahead of tomorrow's hearing on a temporary restraining order to stop the deployment.
But first, K2's Thanvi Verma is live at the ICE facility right now. Thanvi, what's it look like where you are?
So, Steve, more people are starting to trickle in, and there's definitely more energy here. I want to give you a little bit of a look. First of all, the ICE building, it is boarded up. A protester tells us that around the time of the No Kings March, at least one piece of glass was shattered. If you go with me this way, you can see there's about a handful or so of protesters. Earlier today, when we spoke to protesters, they said they were protesting what they're saying is a federal overreach. Since mid-June, the United States Attorney's Office says they've charged 28 people for federal offenses committed at the ICE building right here in South Portland. Some of these charges include assaulting federal officers, failure to comply, and depredation of government property. Jack Dickinson says he's been out here protesting since February. He says he's dressed like a chicken to mock the president.
There has been an incredibly minimal amount of agitation, and the majority of that we are seeing is infiltrators coming down trying to start stuff with protesters, especially in the last week as Portland's become kind of this place to be to get views on videos.
So why take the bait?
Yeah, I think that's an interesting, I think taking the bait would be being violent in response.
We see most confrontations between protesters and Department of Homeland Security employees at nighttime. Tuesday night, officers pushed people out of the driveway, eventually spraying pepper balls and carrying 2 people into custody.
I think you get a lot more people that are out of work, and that it's a little bit easier to hide yourself and to escalate things when the sun goes down.
In this video from June, you can see a man standing outside the ICE facility and then what appears to be federal officers hitting him from behind. Also happening at nighttime. We don't know what took place before the confrontation.
Well, I guess you could say we're a city of vampires. We come out at night.
The 2 veterans new to this protest urging others to keep it peaceful.
Be more like MLK, peaceful, non-aggression is how we get things done here.
I don't really like to see things like spray painted or breaking windows. I don't think that really helps our cause.
And we've been covering protests here extensively. For a full timeline of events, you can go to our website at katu.com. Reporting live in South Portland, Thanvi Verma, K2 News.
All right, Thanvi, thank you for that.